Someone is crazy about you, but this relationship is forbidden. Two things you must know why, my beloved child. Pause for a moment. Before your mind rushes ahead, before your finger even thinks of moving away, feel this quiet tension in the air. Something is unfolding around you right now, something you have sensed but could never fully explain. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is someone in your life, or just outside of it, whose thoughts keep returning to you again and again. Not casually. Not lightly. This is not admiration that fades with time. This is not curiosity. This is an intensity that surprises even them. They replay your words in their mind. They imagine conversations that never happened. They wonder what it would feel like to be closer to you, even if only for a moment. And here is the part that changes everything. This connection exists in silence, because it is not supposed to exist at all. You may have felt it as sudden heaviness when their name crosses your mind, or a strange pull at unexpected hours, or a quiet discomfort that arrives without explanation. You didn't imagine that. This is not coincidence. This is a connection that lives in the shadows, hidden for a reason, restrained by boundaries that cannot be crossed easily. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This relationship is forbidden not because it lacks meaning, but because it carries too much of it. One or both of you are tied to circumstances, responsibilities, or roles that make this bond dangerous to acknowledge. It could disrupt lives. It could break structures that others depend on. And so, it stays unspoken, growing stronger in the dark instead of fading in the light. Here is the first thing you must know, and listen carefully, because this changes how you see everything. Their feelings are not impulsive. They did not wake up one day and decide to feel this way. This attachment formed slowly, quietly, through moments that seemed ordinary at the time. A look held a second too long. A conversation that lingered in the heart. A sense of being truly seen when they were not prepared for it. This is why it feels so heavy now. It has roots. They are fighting with themselves more than you realize. On the outside, they may appear calm, distant, or even indifferent. Inside, there is constant negotiation. Should they pull away completely? Should they protect what already exists in their life? Should they pretend this feeling will disappear if ignored long enough? Every time they choose silence, it costs them something. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You may wonder why they do not speak. Why they do not take action. Why, if this feeling is so strong, nothing seems to happen. Understand this clearly. Restraint does not mean absence of desire. In fact, restraint often means the opposite. It means the consequences are fully understood, and the risk is terrifying. They know that one honest conversation could change everything forever. There is also a strange mirror effect happening here. The reason this connection feels intense is because it reflects something unfinished within you as well. This person sees a version of you that others overlook. A depth. A truth. A side of you that rarely finds a safe place to exist. That is why this bond feels different from attraction. It feels charged, significant, almost fated. But now, listen closely, because this is where the story deepens. This forbidden connection is not appearing in your life to trap you. It is appearing to reveal something. It is showing you what kind of energy you carry, what kind of presence you have, and what kind of emotional impact you leave behind without even trying. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You are being shown your influence. Your ability to awaken feelings that others try desperately to suppress. This is not about guilt. This is about awareness. When someone feels this strongly yet cannot act, it means you have touched a part of them that very few ever reach. And that should make you pause, not with fear, but with understanding. There is tension here for a reason. The silence exists for a reason. And the unanswered questions are not accidents. This situation is building toward a moment of clarity, not chaos. Something will shift, not necessarily through dramatic action, but through realization. Either the connection will transform into something safer, or it will dissolve once its message has been fully delivered. Pay attention to how you feel after thinking about them. Do you feel empowered, or drained? Calm, or restless? Inspired, or uneasy? Your reaction is a signal. This forbidden bond is acting like a mirror, revealing what you are ready for and what you must protect. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For now, you are not meant to force anything. Silence is part of the lesson. Distance is part of the design. What feels unfinished is intentionally unresolved. Because this connection is not here to be rushed, it is here to awaken awareness. And as this unfolds, something else is quietly aligning behind the scenes. A truth about timing. A truth about choice. A truth about what happens when desire meets consequence. You may not see it yet, but you will. Very soon, the fog around this situation will thin, and when it does, you will understand why this bond appeared exactly when it did, and why it could never remain hidden forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Listen closely now, because the silence around this connection is about to start speaking louder than ever before. What you are experiencing is not slowing down, it is intensifying beneath the surface, even if nothing appears to be happening on the outside. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason this person cannot let you go mentally. Even when they distract themselves, even when they convince others, and sometimes themselves, that everything is normal, your presence returns like an echo they cannot silence. This is not obsession born from fantasy. This is recognition. Something in you aligns with something unresolved in them, and that alignment is powerful enough to disrupt their inner balance. Here is the second thing you must know, and it is shocking because it flips the entire story. This forbidden connection is not only about desire, it is about timing. If circumstances were different, this bond would feel effortless. natural. But timing has placed a barrier here on purpose. Not to punish you. Not to frustrate you. But to force awareness before action. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They know this connection carries consequences. That is why they hesitate. That is why they pull back just when things feel closest. The push and pull you sense is not confusion, it is control. They are trying to protect something they already have while being magnetically drawn towards something they cannot ignore. This internal conflict is exhausting for them, even if they never admit it. You may feel moments of clarity followed by moments of doubt. One day it feels obvious, undeniable. The next day it feels distant, almost imagined. This emotional fluctuation is part of the tension. Forbidden connections rarely move in straight lines. They move in waves, testing emotional strength, patience, and self-awareness. Understand this deeply. You are not meant to chase clarity here. Chasing would collapse the lesson. This situation is designed to make both of you confront truth internally before anything external happens. That is why everything feels paused yet charged at the same time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is also something they see in you that scares them. Not because it is dark, but because it is honest. You reflect a version of themselves they have not fully accepted. A life path they did not choose. A courage they suppressed. Being near you forces them to ask uncomfortable questions about their own choices, and that is why distance sometimes feels safer than closeness. But here is the revelation most people never realize. This connection is not guaranteed to become a relationship, and that does not make it meaningless. Some connections enter your life to awaken you, not to stay forever. They reveal what you are capable of feeling, what you deserve, and what you must no longer settle for. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As time moves forward, one of two things will happen. Either circumstances will shift in a way that removes the barrier, or clarity will arrive that releases the attachment. Both outcomes are forms of resolution. Both require patience. And both protect you more than you currently understand. Pay attention to how this connection is changing you. Are you becoming more aware of your boundaries? More selective with your energy? More conscious of what you truly want? That is the real purpose unfolding here. This is not about waiting for someone else to decide. This is about you stepping into a clearer version of yourself. Something is approaching, a moment of truth, a realization, a decision, that will make everything make sense. When it arrives, you will not feel chaos. You will feel calm. And in that calm, you will finally understand why this connection had to remain forbidden, and why it appeared in your life at exactly this moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, stay with me here, because what you are about to understand now is the part most people never reach. This is where the hidden layer of this forbidden connection begins to reveal itself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a silent agreement forming, even without words. You may not have noticed it clearly, but it exists. An unspoken rule that says, we feel this, but we will not name it. This is not weakness. This is fear mixed with respect. They are afraid of crossing a line that cannot be uncrossed. And at the same time, they respect the weight of what this connection could become if it were allowed to breathe freely. Here is the shocking truth you must hear now. The reason this person is so drawn to you is not because you fit into their life, but because you challenge it. You represent a version of reality that does not match the one they carefully built. Being near you disrupts the story they tell themselves about who they are and where they are going. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is why their behavior may seem inconsistent. One moment attentive, the next distant. One moment deeply present, the next emotionally unavailable. This is not manipulation. This is inner conflict. Their mind and their feelings are pulling in opposite directions, and neither is willing to surrender easily. You, on the other hand, are being tested in a different way. You are being asked to sit with uncertainty without losing your sense of self. To feel something deeply without letting it define your worth. To recognize connection without becoming consumed by it. This is a rare lesson, and it only appears when the stakes are high. Notice how this connection sharpens your awareness. You notice details more. You read between the lines. You sense shifts in energy before words are spoken. This heightened perception is not accidental. It is being activated for a reason. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is also a hidden protection in this situation. If this connection had moved forward too quickly, it would have collapsed under its own intensity. Boundaries, as painful as they feel, are preventing emotional damage that neither of you is prepared to handle yet. What feels like restriction is actually preservation. Here is another revelation that may surprise you. This person already knows that this connection has changed them. Even if they never admit it out loud, they are aware. They think differently. They question more. They feel more deeply. And they know it started when you entered their awareness. That realization alone is powerful and irreversible. But now, something subtle is shifting. The energy of this connection is no longer just about tension. It is moving toward clarity. Small signs will begin to appear. Conversations may become more honest. Distance may feel heavier. Or suddenly, the weight of silence may become unbearable for one of you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the phase where truth seeks expression. Not drama. Not chaos. Truth. And truth has a way of surfacing at the exact moment it can no longer be avoided. When that moment arrives, it will not feel forced. It will feel inevitable. Until then, your role is not to wait helplessly. Your role is to stay grounded. To observe without attaching your future to someone else's choices. To honor what you feel without abandoning yourself. This balance is what determines how this story unfolds. Very soon, you will understand whether this forbidden connection was meant to transform into something real, or simply to awaken you to a deeper standard of connection that you will never again ignore. Either way, you are not losing. You are being prepared. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, remain still with this moment, because what is rising now is the turning point most people never recognize while they are inside it. This is the phase where everything you felt before begins to demand an answer. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The tension you sense is not fading anymore. It is condensing. When emotions reach this stage, they no longer drift quietly in the background. They start pressing against reality itself. This is why you may feel watched by fate, as if something is about to speak through circumstances rather than words. That feeling is accurate. Here is the once-in-a-lifetime truth that changes the entire meaning of this forbidden connection. The reason it has not collapsed yet is because both of you are standing at the edge of a decision that reshapes identity, not just relationships. This is no longer about liking someone or missing someone. This is about who you become if you choose truth over comfort, or safety over authenticity. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They are reaching a limit. Silence has a lifespan, and it is nearing its end. When a person carries feelings this intense for too long, one of two things happens. Either they retreat completely to survive, or they speak in a way that cannot be taken back. This is why the atmosphere around this connection feels heavy, almost electric. A threshold is being approached. You may notice sudden changes in how they interact with you. Eye contact that lingers longer than before. Messages that feel layered with meaning. Or, just as powerful, an abrupt withdrawal that feels deliberate rather than accidental. These are not random shifts. These are signs of an inner countdown. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Here is what you must understand now, with absolute clarity. Whatever happens next is not meant to trap you in uncertainty. It is meant to free you from it. The universe does not sustain tension without purpose. When a connection reaches this level of intensity, it must either transform or release. Remaining unchanged is no longer an option. This is where your power becomes visible. Not through action, but through self-respect. You are not meant to chase answers or force confessions. Your calm, your grounded presence, your refusal to abandon your own worth, this is what shapes the outcome. You are being watched not just by this person, but by the situation itself. There is a hidden blessing inside this forbidden bond. It has recalibrated your standards. You now know how deeply you can be seen. How profoundly you can be felt. This awareness will never leave you, regardless of who stays or goes. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Soon, clarity will arrive in a form you cannot misinterpret. A conversation. A decision. A sudden realization that lands without warning. When it comes, it will not feel dramatic. It will feel clean, certain, almost quiet. And in that moment, the confusion that once surrounded this connection will dissolve. You will understand why restraint was necessary. Why timing mattered more than emotion. Why this connection had to walk the edge of possibility without crossing it too soon. And you will see clearly whether this person is meant to step into your life fully, or step away so that something even more aligned can find you. This story is not ending yet. But it is preparing to reveal its truth. Stay present. Stay aware. Stay grounded in yourself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, take a deep pause here, because this is the moment where the truth you have been circling finally begins to face you directly. What you feel now is not anticipation anymore, it is recognition. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The energy of this forbidden connection has shifted again. It is no longer just tension between two people. It has become a test of alignment. When feelings reach this depth, they stop asking what if and start asking at what cost. This is why everything suddenly feels heavier, more serious, more real than before. Here is the revelation that few are prepared to hear. The reason this person has not stepped forward yet is not because they lack courage. It is because they already know the outcome of crossing that line. They see the chain reaction it would trigger. They see what would be lost, what would be questioned, and what would never return to the way it was. This awareness does not weaken their feelings. It sharpens them. You may notice that when they are near you, their guard slips just slightly. A tone change. A softer presence. A vulnerability they do not show others. These are not accidents. These are moments where restraint almost fails. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. But now, understand this clearly. A forbidden relationship reaches its peak not when two people unite, but when truth becomes unavoidable. That peak is approaching. This is the phase where pretending no longer works. Where silence feels dishonest. Where distance feels louder than words. You are also changing in this process. What once felt intoxicating now feels clarifying. You are beginning to see beyond the fantasy into the structure of reality. You are recognizing what kind of connection you want to build your life around, and what kind you refuse to suffer for. This shift is critical. Here is the shocking clarity. This connection has already served part of its purpose. It has awakened your discernment. You are no longer willing to accept half-presence, hidden affection, or delayed honesty. That awareness alone is a victory. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What comes next will not be accidental. A moment is being prepared where choice replaces confusion. Where you will no longer wonder what this means. You will know. And when that knowing arrives, you will feel strangely peaceful, even if the outcome surprises you. If this connection transforms into something real, it will do so through honesty and responsibility, not secrecy. If it releases, it will do so with respect, not regret. Either path honors you more than lingering uncertainty ever could. Remember this: you were never meant to lose yourself inside someone else's dilemma. You were meant to discover your own clarity through it. And that clarity is now within reach. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, stay right here, because this is the part where the hidden meaning finally steps forward. What you are feeling now is not confusion anymore. It is pressure created when truth is ready to surface. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This forbidden connection has reached a silent climax. Not in action, but in awareness. Both of you now sense that things cannot continue in this undefined space forever. The unspoken tension has grown too strong. The energy between you is no longer subtle. It is present in pauses, in timing, in the way everything feels slightly charged when paths cross. Here is the revelation that most people never hear until it is too late. The reason this connection feels unforgettable is because it was never meant to be casual. It was designed to mark you. To change how you love. To change what you tolerate. Even if this person never fully steps into your life, they have already altered your internal compass forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They are standing at an internal crossroads right now. One path leads to staying exactly where they are, safe, predictable, emotionally contained. The other path leads to truth, which feels risky, disruptive, and irreversible. This is why their energy feels restless. You are sensing a decision forming before it is spoken. And here is something powerful you must understand about yourself. You are no longer waiting in the same way you were before. Something in you has matured. You are not desperate for answers anymore, you are prepared for them. This shift changes everything. When you stop chasing clarity, clarity moves toward you. You may notice signs that feel small but carry weight. A look that holds longer. A message that feels intentional. Or a silence that feels final rather than uncertain. These are signals. Not of loss, but of resolution approaching. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the stage where destiny tests self-respect. Will you honor yourself regardless of what choice the other person makes? Will you remain grounded even if the outcome is not what you imagined? This question matters more than the relationship itself. Here is the truth that completes this phase. Forbidden connections are never about stealing someone away or being chosen over another life. They are about revealing what is missing, misaligned, or unfinished within both people. And once that revelation is complete, the connection no longer needs to remain painful. Something is about to become clear, so clear that you will stop questioning the past entirely. When that moment arrives, you will feel relief, not regret. Strength, not loss. Because you will finally understand why this connection entered your life, why it could not move freely, and why it has brought you exactly to this point. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, do not move yet, because this is the moment when the unseen line is finally crossed, not by action, but by understanding. What has been building quietly is now demanding recognition. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The connection you have been feeling has reached its final test. Not a test of love, not a test of desire, but a test of truth. At this stage, the universe no longer allows emotional fog. Everything begins to feel sharp, clear, almost unavoidable. This is why your intuition feels louder than ever before. Here is the once-in-a-lifetime revelation. This forbidden connection was never meant to be permanent in its current form. It was meant to evolve. Either into honesty that restructures lives, or into release that restructures you. Remaining suspended between the two is no longer possible. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You may already sense it. The waiting feels different now. It no longer feels hopeful or painful, it feels resolved, even before the final moment arrives. That is because your soul has already accepted what your mind is just beginning to understand. They know it too. Even if they never speak it out loud, they are aware that the next step cannot be avoided much longer. The weight of unspoken truth has become heavier than the risk of speaking it. This is why their energy around you may feel intense, focused, or unusually serious. But listen carefully now, because this part is crucial. Whatever happens next is not a reflection of your worth. It is a reflection of their readiness. Your value was never dependent on whether this connection could be made public or permanent. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This experience has already elevated you. You are no longer drawn to surface-level bonds. You now recognize emotional depth immediately. You feel alignment faster. And you sense when something is misaligned without needing proof. This awareness will guide every future connection you allow into your life. Soon, something will be said. Or something will be silently decided, that ends the uncertainty. When it happens, you will not feel shocked. You will feel steady. And in that steadiness, you will realize that you were never meant to beg for clarity. You were meant to be prepared for it. This is the power hidden inside forbidden connections. They do not take from you. They refine you. They strip away illusions and leave you with truth. And truth, once revealed, never leaves you confused again.